My name is Cato Cormie, and I was born at a pound and 12 ounces. I was a micro preemie 3.5 months early. I was put inside an incubator like a chicken to finish cooking. With no ears and just holes in my head, my mom put on classical music for me to listen to during my development. As you can imagine, my development was rather slow because of the circumstances of my birth. My mom tried to make me an athlete with basketball, gymnastics, and swimming. They didn't really work out because I was like a tiny leaf that blew away in the wind. However, early on, I did have a talent for music. I started to play piano at the age of 7. However, in hindsight, I should have continued it longer so that I could have strengthened my piano skills. I was able to memorize the homework without practice and reproduce it the next week. I also started composing at an early age. However, a year later, I stopped music until I took up the violin in the 5th grade. I played violin in school and really started to get better when I had Mr. Kukas as a teacher in the 6th grade. He helped me find the love of music that I have today, and he got me good practicing habits, as well as acted like a father figure through my junior high and high school years. I played in both the symphony and chamber orchestra for 4 years in high school. I started playing guitar in the 7th grade when I had to switch schools because I was out sick for a month because I had appendicitis. Mr. Curlin, the guitar teacher, was a real role model that instilled the love of guitar that I have today. I took his classes every semester, even if I had taken them before, because there is always more to learn. In high school, I entered guitar ensemble, which had about 35 guitar players. I studied privately and always tried to be at the top of my class, as well as helping out anywhere I could. As I had class with both Curlin and Kukas, they urged me to start classical guitar. And since Mr. Kukas had studied briefly with Christopher Parkening, he showed me some of the basics. Since Mr. Curlin didn't know too much about classical guitar technique, he recommended me to a guitarist in Denver, Ricardo Isnaola. He was a renowned player and teacher in the classical guitar world, and I was lucky enough to get to study with him for 3 years before he retired shortly after due to his diminishing health. My senior year of high school was filled with guitar playing every chance I could get. I was sitting first chair in guitar ensemble and had been playing guitar in college groups since my sophomore year of high school. I worked very hard at classical guitar, and at the end of my senior year, I got the Outstanding Guitarist Award and played 2 solo pieces at the final concert. After high school, I spent 1 year at Casper College. They had a great guitar instructor lined up, however, things didn't work out and the position was cut to adjunct. The only real growth I had that year with guitar was making the drive down to Denver and studying with Ricardo. The rest of the faculty was great, but eventually I was pushed in the direction of Northwest College. At Northwest College, I got the amazing opportunity to study with Jeff Troxel, who's a very good guitarist and has taught me a lot. With the 2 years I spent at Northwest, I solidified my guitar technique and worked on everything to get me ready to go to a 4-year university. I also worked on harder repertoire pieces, as well as performing every opportunity